husband Bob died suddenly on January 2nd of 2017. He was only 51 years old.
My dad died in August of 2014. He died by suicide.
This is my dad. He died because he had a stroke.
In April of 2011, my first daughter was stillborn. We were completely blindsided when I felt decreased movement and learned that my daughter had passed.
The first 6-8 months was so hard. It was just so hard.
The first 6 months, I don't really remember much. I kind of was on autopilot for the bulk of that, even maybe up to a year.
As I went through the grieving process, I reached a point where, about 6 months in, where I just felt really bad. And I thought it would be bad at first and then get better, but that's not the course of grief.
I had driven by this place for a decade. Occasionally I wondered what happened here. I kind of wish I still didn't know, but I'm really grateful that I know.
What kinds of things have changed in your daily life after your husband died?
Oh, everything. Yeah. As much as your friends and your family love you and want to help, it's really nice to have someplace to come where you just don't have to explain all of that. Folks know what it's like when you lose a spouse and what you're then responsible for. As much as they want to try to understand it, they kind of can't.
When people come to the center, they're looking for some type of support and guidance that they haven't found yet. We try to find different aspects of loss that people can connect with when they feel they can't connect with others out in the real world.
For me, my initial experience, it was such a shock. It was totally unexpected. Sent my daughter on a Sunday night to go to a rehab center. Told her that we'd see her the following Saturday, and the following Saturday we buried her. You have this horrible agony that you have to deal with, and it's too much. It's too much to bear alone.
I hope that when somebody comes into the center for their very first counseling session, they are able to decrease their anxiety with being here and being in a therapeutic environment, as well as gain some hope.
I was angry at my body, I was angry at the world, I was angry at other pregnant people. Having an outside person say, it's okay to be angry at the world, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to be whatever you're feeling, just gave us like a release.
I was in a dark place. I'm not defensive. I'm much calmer, happier. There's help out there if you look for it.
We offer a variety of specialized support groups here at the center. Loss of spouse group, loss of parent group. We do offer a loss of sibling group as well. And it's really just an amazing thing to see as they're working through their grief and making connections, talking about memories, things like that.
It's like nothing you've ever been through before, so you wonder if something's wrong with you. And just that sharing gives you perspective on your own feelings.
I think the biggest thing for me is that they really helped me become more comfortable talking about everything that's happened. Knowing that it's okay to open up to other people about it, and it's helped me kind of own my story.
This is my dad's, and I sleep with it because it feels like that he's in my bed with me, and it feels like he's snuggling with me, and sometimes when I sleep in it, I wake up and I'm in it.
Nello's Corner is the support group program of the center. We invite children ages 4 through high school and the adults that care for them to come into peer groups for support in the loss of an immediate family member.
It's not easy because he used to be my coach, and he would always encourage me, and now it's just not that easy playing sports and stuff. Just plain old missing him. I don't, it feels like I haven't seen him in forever. Like this one time I had a dream where like we were at Hershey Park and he told me to like go up this hill where he was something. So I went up and then when I came back down he wasn't there and then I woke up. When kids like talk about their dad, it's like hard not growing up without a dad.
A lot of the times the children come in and they need some time to decompress and play. And sometimes people don't understand that that's a really important part of their grief process. That enables them to build the trust and to build the ability to connect on those harder conversations.
I'm one of those people who like to talk a lot, so I can just come here and talk about everything that's on my mind.
It feels very comforting. You know you are surrounded by people who have been through the same thing as you.
The way they're doing it is perfect for almost all the people, even if they're nervous the first day or two, but then they start opening up.
It's a place where we have to come together to focus on how we can help support our kids, focuses on what their needs are and how we can support the efforts of what's going on downstairs in Nello's.
Nello's Corner is a place where we can be lonely together. I think that's what helps the most.
When I did reach out, it was for Camp Millie, and I thought, you know, everybody else is signing their kids up for sports camps and playground camps, and here I am signing my kids up for a bereavement camp. It was really difficult for me to accept that, but I knew that I needed this for them. I knew that they needed this.
Some people who haven't had this experience will think at a certain point, well, you should be over it now, you should be getting better. It never gets better, but it does get different, and that's a lot of what we talk about in the groups.
10 years in, the grief process ebbs and flows. It's not something that you can say, this is what I want to do, this is how I'm going to do it. You might have an idea, but then something else new might come along that you need to hash out.
It's a very gradual process of integrating your grief into your life, not pushing it aside, not getting over it, but it just becomes part of you as you move forward. And without a counselor to speak with, I don't know how anybody could possibly navigate it successfully. I feel like the center saved me, literally saved me.
I think when you have a great loss like this, people often wonder if you can ever feel joy again. And the center offers that hope.
Oh, I hope that they find joy in their path. That's why this center is here. You'll laugh again, you know, and the center helps you figure that out. It was a lifeline for me, and I know that things would be a lot worse off for me if I hadn't have had the experience of having counseling here.